Our focus is on those people who are hesitant. One of the things they were worried about was this is a new vaccine, has it been done too quickly, which is why the full, thorough focus on safety, safety, safety with the full assessment by the Therapeutic Goods Administration, the medical regulator is very important. And then there's a mixture of public demonstration, of information and facts, communication campaigns. This is an advertising campaign with broad support across the Parliament, and then commentary from leading people such as Professor Sharon Lewin at the Doherty Institute, the work of Professor Brendan Murphy and Professor Paul Kelly and so many others. So it's building it, but also as more Australians take it, as we've seen around the world, and it's shown to be safe, it's shown to be effective, then that raises confidence across the community.
And actually, mRNA was a technology that never delivered a single product until that day. Not vaccine, not any other medicine. So it was very counterintuitive, and I was surprised when they suggested to me that this is the way to go. And I questioned it, and I asked them to justify, how can you say something like that? But they came and they were very, very convinced that this is the right way to go. They felt that the 2 years of work on mRNA since 2018, together with BioNTech, to develop a flu vaccine, made them believe that the technology is mature and we are at the cusp of delivering a product. So they convinced me. I follow my instinct that they know what they are saying. They're very good. And we made this very difficult decision at that time.
We have to look at what is called the longevity of the protection with regards to the antibodies that are developed. And the world doesn't know that answer. The world is engaged in the largest clinical trial, the largest global vaccination trial ever, and we will have enormous amounts of data. But what's the message for the public? It's safe, it's effective, it will help protect you, but it will also help protect your mum and dad, your grandparents, your nonna.
And this is why we needed the third dose, and the third dose was able, the 2 doses was very poor protecting against Omicron, but the 3 doses were protecting very well against hospitalizations and death, not as well against infections, but also wanes quite rapidly, doesn't last long. And likely we will need a 4th dose. And but we are working on next generation vaccines right now. We are generating a lot of data from many clinical studies that we are testing, very advanced, cool science, I would say.
The world is engaged in the largest clinical trial, the largest global vaccination trial ever.
That would allow us, from one hand, to have a vaccine that covers all the variants, old and new. Secondly, to create a vaccine that will last longer, a vaccine that could last a year. Because I think this is what really the world needs. After 2 years of do we need the 3rd or 4th or 5th dose, people are getting tired, and as you said, this is the question that you asked me is in the lips and in the mind of everyone. And I know that if we have to go to less than yearly, let's say every 6 months or every 4 months vaccinations, many people will not follow the instructions, and that will have severe consequences. So we must develop a vaccine that lasts a year. They felt that the 2 years of work on mRNA since 2018, together with BioNTech, to develop a flu vaccine, made them believe that the technology is mature and we are at the cusp of delivering a product. So they convinced me.
The world is engaged in the largest clinical trial, the largest global vaccination trial ever.